Everyone, this is episode 6 of Python problem solving series where we will solve 10 real world Python problems using CSV files, lists and dictionaries that are perfect for practical projects and coding interviews. Let's get started. Question number 1 is read a CSV file and print data. For solving this, we have to use the Python CSV module to read CSV files row by row, and that should be perfect for datasets or project data. So the code will be import CSV with open function data.csv is used for reader file and reader equal to csv.reader file for row in reader that should print the row. And the next question is write list of dictionaries to CSV. So here we use dictwriter that allows storing dictionaries directly as rows, and we have to use it in many data export tasks. So the code is import CSV, and here is the data. With open function student.csv w for write and new line should be separated. That file that write.csv will be dict writer file and field name, and the writer with write header file and writer should be write rows, that should be data. And the next question is sum column values in CSV. So for solving this, we have to use the loop that throws CSV rows and sum a specific column that should key for data analysis and reports. So the code is import CSV. We have to first initialize total equal to 0. With open function students.csv is used for read a file, and reader should be csv.dict reader file, and for row in reader total should be total plus int row marks, and the print should be total marks. And the next question is filter rows based on column value. So here the filtering rows based on a condition should be common in real world data processing. So the code will be import CSV with open function student.csv. R is used for read the file, and reader should be csv.dict reader file from the previous slide. For row in reader, if int of row of marks greater than 30, then that should print the row. The next question is store and retype contract. For solving this, we have to use the dictionary used as a phone book. That should be simple or real world Python mini project. So the code is contacts, and here is the contact name and the contact number, and that should be name, that should input in name, and that should print the contact. And the next question is calculate average marks from CSV. For calculating the average mark from the CSV file, we have compute average using CSV data that is essential for reports and analysis. So that should be import CSV total equal to count equal to 0, and with open function student.csv rs file and reader equal to csv.dict reader file. For row in reader total should be total plus 1 in row of marks, and count should be count plus 1. That should print the average marks, or that is total divided upon count. The next question is sort a CSV file by marks. For sorting the CSV file, we have to use the sorted function with lambda sorts rows based on column values that should widely used in data processing. So here is the code import CSV with open function, and reader should be CSV dict reader, and sorted data should be sorted reader key lambda of x is int of x of marks, and reverse should be true. For row in sorted data, that should print the sorted CSV file. The next question is convert CSV into dictionary list. For converting the CSV rows to a list of dictionaries for further processing or filtering. So the code is import CSV with open function, and reader should be csv.dict reader file, and data of list should be row for row in reader. That should print the list of data. And here is the mini project is top scorer from CSV. So find the highest value in a column task in exams or projects or reports. So here import CSV with open function. Reader should be csv.dict reader. Topper should be maximum reader key equal to lambda of x 8 of x marks. That should print the top scorer. And the last question is count frequency of names in CSV file. For count the frequency of names in the file, we have to use the count occurrence of each name using a dictionary. That is very useful in analytics and data pipelines. So here is the code is import CSV and frequency with open reader. For row in reader, name should be row of name, and frequency of name equal to frequency.get name of 0 plus 1. That should print the frequency. So in this episode, we worked on CSV handling many projects and real-world problems. That is reading or writing CSV files, calculating sum and average, filtering and sorting data, mini projects that contact book or top scorer, counting frequency. So practicing these skills will strengthen your Python data handling capabilities. If you want to episode 7 where we will solve advanced dictionary, function and project problems, comment episode 7. Like, share and subscribe to keep learning Python problem solving skills. See you in the next one. Till then, keep coding, keep creating.